If he wanted to, he would. 5 simple words, yet they carry a weight many of us aren't ready to face. They sit heavy on the heart, like a truth we've been avoiding, hoping it wasn't real. But deep down, you already know. You've seen the signs. You've waited for the call that never came. You've stared at your phone, overanalyzing a single word text. You've told your friends, he's just busy. Maybe he's going through something. He said he really likes me. He just has a lot on his plate. But let's pause for a moment. Take away the excuses, remove the distractions, and ask yourself, if he truly wanted to be with you, what would that look like? Let's imagine someone who truly wants you. He doesn't leave you waiting, he doesn't play games, he doesn't breadcrumb his affection to keep you around when it's convenient. He shows up, with clarity, with intention, with effort. Because when a man wants something, really wants something, he finds a way. He doesn't leave it to chance. He doesn't risk losing it. He doesn't send mixed signals that leave you questioning your worth. Let's be honest. People prioritize what matters. If someone wants to talk to you, they will. If they care, they'll show you. Not just in words, but through consistent action. But when it comes to him, you're constantly wondering. You feel anxious, confused, and unsure. You're always overthinking. Was I too available? Did I say something wrong? Maybe I should wait for him to text first. You twist yourself in knots trying to be the cool one, the understanding one, the low-maintenance one. But here's the truth you need to hear. You don't need to perform to be loved. You don't need to shrink yourself just to be chosen. You don't need to earn basic effort. Somewhere along the way, we started accepting the bare minimum. We normalized inconsistency. We confused attention with intention. We started believing that maybe was better than nothing. But, maybe isn't love. Silence isn't love. Mixed signals aren't love. You deserve more than unanswered texts, more than last-minute plans, more than someone who makes you feel like an option. You deserve someone who chooses you, not just when it's easy, not just when he's lonely, not just when he's bored and scrolling at 2 a.m. But every day, even when life is messy, even when things get hard, especially when it matters most. Here's the brutal truth. If he wanted to, he'd call. He'd plan the date. He'd make time in his schedule. He'd tell you how he feels. He wouldn't leave you guessing. Because love isn't a puzzle. It isn't a chase. It isn't supposed to feel like work every single day. Love, true, mature love, is clear. It's calm. It's steady. It feels safe. It doesn't leave you crying at midnight wondering why you're not enough. But the saddest part? We start thinking that this pain is normal. We mistake anxiety for butterflies. We confuse chaos with chemistry. We believe that if we just wait a little longer, if we just prove ourselves a bit more, then maybe, just maybe, he'll finally see our worth. But your worth was never hidden. He just didn't value it. Not the way he should, not the way someone who truly loves you would. You see, love doesn't need convincing. It doesn't need chasing. When someone wants you, really wants you, they move differently. They text you back. They make plans in advance. They introduce you to their friends and family. They invest their time, their energy, their heart. Not because you asked, not because you begged, but because they genuinely want to. So why are you still holding on? To the guy who ghosts you but watches every story? To the guy who flirts but never commits? To the guy who says let's hang out but never follows through? You deserve someone who doesn't just say they care, but actually shows it. You deserve someone who makes you feel like a priority, not a placeholder. You deserve someone who brings you peace, not confusion. Let's say it again. If he wanted to, he would. And if he's not doing it, that's your answer. That's your clarity. That's your closure, even if it hurts. I know, it's not easy to walk away from someone you care about. It's not easy to let go of what could have been. But you have to choose yourself. Because one day, someone will come along. And they'll do everything he didn't. They'll call, they'll show up, they'll make the effort, not because you begged for it, but because they want to. And when that person comes into your life, you'll look back at this moment, at this confusion, this heartbreak, this version of you that kept hoping, and you'll realize you weren't asking for too much. You were just asking the wrong person. So today, stop waiting. Stop hoping he'll change. Stop lowering your standards just to feel seen. You are worthy of love that is loud, clear, and consistent. Not love that shows up only when it's convenient. Let him go. Let the silence be your closure. Let his absence be the proof you need. And most importantly, let your peace be your priority. Because when you finally stop chasing the wrong one, you create space for the right one to find you. The one who texts good morning and means it. The one who remembers the little things. The one who doesn't just choose you, but cherishes you. Until then, hold yourself the way you wish he would. Respect yourself the way you want to be respected, and remind yourself every day, if he wanted to, he would.